Morning guys, how are we? My name's Mark from Mudlarking Scotland. Welcome along to this video. I'm going to go and do some stream mudlarking today. Mudlarking up this stream, excavator in the field over here. Digging up some old pipes and replacing them. Found a bucket in that field. I went over to have a look, see if there was any broken bottles. Found a bucket in the field, of course, full of bottles, so tells me the tip's over this side of the water as well, but it's later. I'm going to have a wee walk up, see what's up here, because it's kind of an in-between tip. This, I think it's in between 1940s and 30s. It's late. The earlier part of the tip is at a part that we cannot get to. So we're going to walk up this stream this morning, narrow up through the shallow channels and just see what we can get. Well, I'm getting into this embankment. First find I've had is a Symington's & Co. It's going to be a coffee, isn't it? Ace's Coffee and Chicory, Edinburgh. Nice little first bottle burrowing into the embankment. Shows there's tip in there as well. It's quarry tip. You just tell by looking at it, that's a quarry tip. It's going to have some nice bits in it, but well, I'm quarrying in again. I've got a green beer. It's a good beer as well, actually. One of the better ones. Look at that. Globe Glasgow, McEwan's Edinburgh, Globe Glasgow. Sorry, McEwan's Edinburgh, not a Globe. Not a Globe Glasgow, it's just a McEwan's Edinburgh. It's a beautiful bottle, isn't it? Lovely and pictorial. Going to take that one and stick it on the Etsy. If anybody wants to buy it, it'll be on the Etsy store at Mudlarking Scotland. Check out the Etsy store if you want to buy it. And that's the name of the Etsy store. And yeah, loads of great bottles for sale on it if anybody wants to buy any. That's about the best way to support my channel. I don't really take donations from like Ko-fi or PayPal. I like to give something back for what we give. So yeah, the Etsy store is there if you want to buy anything. And that bottle there is going to go in the Etsy store because I've got a beautiful version of it in my collection. Quite typical of quarry tips down this way. I seem to get a lot of jars like this in my old quarry tips for some bizarre reason. I'm assuming they must be something like oxo or beef or something along the lines of that, because that's what they look like. They just say W on the bottom. Maybe somebody can educate me, tell me what it is. This is another coffee bottle I've just dug out. It's a shame that you can't really see. There's reminiscences there of the original label. It's actually a really nice bottle. It's a kit bottle. Kit Coffee and Chicory. I think that was made in either Edinburgh or Glasgow. It's one of the two. But it's a beautiful little bottle, aren't they? Well, that looks like a full china cup, doesn't it? Straight out there in there, and there's an inkwell in it. Two for the price of one. I don't know if that's green or a good aqua. It's hard to tell, but yeah, beautiful inkwell. Cotton rail inkwell. And the cup is headlined, as you can see. That's why it's been thrown out in the first place. But yeah, other than that, it's been a lovely little decorative cup, wouldn't it have? Some lovely, it looks like butterfly decorations and flowers. Yeah, that would have been a nice find. We'll get them cleaned up anyway and show you. Just to give you an idea of what these bottles come out the embankment like, this is what they came out like. And then you take them down to the water and watch this. It's like a whole new bottle. People say, how'd you get your bottle so clean when they come out like that? Watch this, right? I'll take it right down to the bottle. Take the bottle right down to the water. Right? Best way to clean a bottle. It's just, even a scouring pad would be enough for a wee sponge. Just clean the bottle. And voila. They're like a new bottle. Look at the variation in colour. You can see where it's been sitting in wet. That's why it's varied in colour, from a nice brown to a nice black. See it there? Lovely big stoneware ink. Not for me. Got a full collection of them. If anybody did desire it, mind you, give it a message, I'll come back and get it and stick it in the Etsy shop for you. I'm quite gutted about this. This has obviously come out one of the embankments. You can see it's been sitting in there for ages. It would have been what looks like a Chinese teapot. Right, let's take it inshore and I'll try and show you that a bit better. Ah, that would have been gorgeous, wouldn't it have? It looks like a kid's tea set. Chinese teapot. Well, that Chinese teapot would have looked like this. Bird on that side. Obviously meant to be ladybirds, but yeah. And 3 Chinese people on that side. Would have been absolutely stunning. Well, I'm going further up the embankments now. And I found a couple of ink wells. One's broke. Damn it. It's from going up and down the embankments. Had to have been a Bra cotton rail ink well. Unlucky. Well, I dug these out the side of the embankment. One's a smelling salts for sure. Some of these smelling salts actually have medicine names on them. I got one from a Law's Chemist Glasgow the other week. If they're a slightly bit bigger, some of them can have names on them. But yeah, beautiful little smelling salts and a clay pipe bowl. Nice. That's the other inkwell I just found. It's a Bra green. Nice green inkwell in the water. Nice. Dirty, mind you. It's going to need a good clean. Excuse my camera work, it's slippy in here. Yeah. Oh, some bits of its original label as well. Definitely these are coming from an embankment. Number A. I'm not going to take this one with me, I'll just leave it here, but yeah. Unfortunately, sadly broken. Well guys, I just dug these out of the embankment. Giving them a clean up. Not really what I'm taking these days, but that's a nice Woodward's Chemist Nottingham. You know what, it's debatable, that's actually lovely. I might take that with me actually. See, I start tempting myself in bottles that I know I shouldn't take. Dandico and gold something something. I think it's France. Does anybody know what that was? Is it a pickle jar or something like that? I brought it down to try and wet it so that I could just let the water just come off it so I could see the label a bit better. I've made a mistake doing that because the label's just peeling right off because there was 2 pictures there, and as I've come down I've touched it. Raging. There's nothing you can do, that's it. It's part of bottle digging. Well, I just dug that out the embankment up there and I want to clean it. It says for our right and freedom. Right, let's go down to the water and get this cleaned up. So there you go, it says for our right and freedom. Come out the embankment, sadly broken. It's sad when I'm actually thinking about rebuilding that. I'm actually seriously thinking about that, rebuilding that. I just don't know how bad it is. It looks really badly hairlined in there. Nah, I'm not going to bother, it's really badly hairlined. You can see it's just went all the way through it. Yeah, that's a beautiful find, eh? Gutted about that. That is nice. Anybody identify the flags? Dug that out the embankment, look at that. Stevens ink. Original label. If there was more of that label I'd have kept that. It's nice, isn't it? Look at that. Original Stevens ink label. Nice. It's the kind of stuff you want to find, eh? Quite a dig here, eh? Some sort of swan ornament there. I've had a few of them as of late. Clay pipe from Glasgow. See that? Glasgow clay pipe. Christie as well. Nice early one, it's 1800s that. And we have a poisons. Ooh. Don't you just love it when you get a poisons? Poisonous, not to be taken, sheer lip. Now that's early. And that just goes to show you there's early stuff mixed in amongst the old stuff here. Nice. Nice little sheer lip poison bottle. It's even got a bit of its original label on the back, I think. Nice. Cleaned up that poison bottle there. I'm going to take some of this stuff home. Some of it I ain't. This swan is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Check that out. Would have been a gorgeous ornament or something like that. Nice. Cleaned it up a bit. Not going to take it with me. It's not for me because it's broken. But yeah, beautiful little swan. Take the poison butters a cracker and I'll get some of these better cleaned up for a roundup. Well, here we go, I've got 3 nice bottles here, a nice green jar. Believe it or not, these are about 1940s, which shows the stuff here. Elman's Royal Embrocation for Horse Embrocation Slough. Nice, and I've no idea what this is, somebody can educate me. It's a crystal ball, I can tell the future for a tenner. My magic crystal ball. Anybody wants your fortunes told for a tenner? You will die on Tuesday. Save yourself a tenner. Took another couple of bottles down to wash. Kit, Camp Coffee and Chicory kit. It's not coming with me. Got to take the Inkwell because I quite like that. In fact, I'm going to leave the Inkwell. I think that's a crack on it. I'm not sure if it's just a manufacturing mark, but McEwen's Edinburgh came up well, didn't it, with the globe? Beautiful big bottle. If anybody so desired it and they want it, let me know. Drop me a message and I'll come back and rescue it. Well, I'm walking downstream and I've spotted a big stoneware ink. Check that out. I've been in the water, eh? Big massive stoneware ink. Beautiful. It's all matted onto it. Oh, there's another one. Look at that. Stick that there a second. Cough medicine. Vinos. Found a few of them here before. Bit of rust in it. I think in the last video somebody picked up on something I said about medicine being in bottles. The reason I don't take medicine bottles that have still got the medicine in them is when you go in for to get the medicine out, they kind of ming out all your brushes. So basically, you're constantly buying new brushes and they're not cheap, eh? You like to get in size of the small bottles, big bottles. You're talking maybe £4 or £5 a time, depending on where you buy from. So that's why I don't take some medicine bottles with medicine actually in it. Here's another one. Elman's Embrocation. 3 nice bottles. All coming out the embankments where they were digging there. Nice. Just rescued this out of the water. It's an old medicine bottle. Would have had cream or something on it. Says something Chemist Glasgow. Whoa, getting bit with something there. I think it says Taylor's Poster Chemist Glasgow, it says actually. Foster's Chemist Glasgow. Fortunately no cream in it, but yeah, the original Foster's lid on it. Generally you don't find the lids on them, so that's nice. Well, here we go, a couple of more bits. This last landed kind of down in the embankments. What are they? He's not a policeman, is he? No, I don't know what that is. Nice, whatever it is. Anybody tell me what they were? It says T on it. Well, there were a couple anyway, whoever they were. Anybody identify it? Oh, there's a stoneware ink as well. Got to check underneath all the embankments. Beautiful stoneware ink. Nice, eh? I love these bottles, man. They come up really well. Another couple of nice wee bits. I got wet there. The thing about walking rivers, you get wet. Here we go, a couple of more bits. This last landed kind of down in the embankments. What are they? He's not a policeman, is he? No, I don't know what that is. Nice, whatever it is. Anybody tell me what they were? It says T on it. Well, there were a couple anyway, whoever they were. Anybody identify it? Oh, there's a stoneware ink as well. Got to check underneath all the embankments. Beautiful stoneware ink. Nice, eh? I love these bottles, man. They come up really well. Another couple of nice wee bits. I got wet there. The thing about walking rivers, you get wet. You need a good pair of waders. Not sure what that is, but yeah. That was the other bottle that I found. Blank bottle, possibly a medicine. Again, still nice. Took that down to wash it. Elman's Royal Embrocation for Horse Manufactory, Slough. They came up really well, don't they? Beautiful little bottles there. Beautiful. Still not going to take it. Got one at home from the last dig I was here. Shows there must be millions of them in here. That's a little roundup of what I've found. You can see it now. Foster Chemist Glasgow with the lid. I'm not going to take some of this with me. The teapot's broke, so I'm going to leave it. Love the figurine, mind you. If anybody can tell me anything about the figurine, I'd love to know some information about that. Again, it's broken, so I'm not going to take it. The Vino's cough cure has got rust inside it. Again, that can be really hard to get out. But again, it is a beautiful Vino's cough cure. I've washed some of these in the bin. It's great having water beside you. You could just wash anything and show it. Amazing. Beautiful little stoneware ink. Again, I'm not going to take that. I've got plenty of them in the house. I'm not going to take this, but this is a cotton rail green inkwell. Don't see a lot of them until I came about this area. And then I started finding them. I'm going to take this, which is a smelling salts. I'm going to take the big stoneware ink, but I did see some little letters underneath all that crust that you saw on it earlier on. I've managed to get some of it off. There was still bits of original label in there. If you look closely just here, you can see some of the original print. Lovely. And an Elman's Embrocation with the original stopper. I ain't going to take that either. It's still got an original bung in it as well. You can see the bung just round the outside. It's nice. A lot of this stuff I don't take because I've got loads of it at home, and basically when I put it in the Etsy shop, nobody really fancies buying it, so it's sad to say I just leave it here for hopefully somebody else to come along and mudlark it one day.